Hey guys!
Alright guys, we're here on Monday to do one of our famous double headers, and today we're starting off with a Patreon request from this Patreon right here. Asked us to check out a band called Marrasmieli. I'm gonna go with Marras. I like the R's.
Yeah.
It's like a cat. You know? And then the name of the song is Aallot.
Aallot.
Not a little bit. Aallot.
Aallot. Yeah.
See what I did there?
I see what you did there.
Alright, so now this song is really long. So I don't want to take too much with the intro because we can only record up to like 25, 26 minutes and then the memory card dies out on us. So I don't want to take too long because I want to check out the song and then I want to talk afterwards. But I'm not going to lie, I'm a little concerned because it's really long. So if we don't like this, oh boy. Oh boy, we're in for a journey here.
But it's epic pagan black metal.
And they're from Finland.
Yeah, so I mean...
This kind of reminds me of the first time we did a Winter Sun video. It was also like, I think it was Sons of Winter and Stars, which is like a really long song too.
We were very scared.
Yeah, we were apprehensive. I think that's the word you're looking for. All right.
But Finland, epic pagan black metal. I don't know why I can't say that properly, but it sounds epic.
Well, it has epic in its name.
Yeah.
All right. So, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
All right. Let's check this out. Keeping my fingers crossed.
Yeah.
All right. What did you think?
I knew it was gonna be epic.
Oh, well, it said it on the title.
Yeah.
But I don't want to say. I want you to go first because I have a couple of things to say, and I don't want my opinion to influence your opinion. So I want you to tell me your thoughts on this track.
I mean, it's just a beautiful track, absolutely beautiful. Especially the guitars, the acoustic sections of the song are probably my favorite parts of the
and
song.
I think it's a flute, isn't it?
Yeah, the flute that came into
that was
but
magnificent.
I think the acoustic parts of the song were probably my favorite parts because that's when it came.
For me, the acoustic and the flute, yes.
Yeah, and even the parts where the choir would come in, those are really nice. But the acoustic parts I really liked because it kind of just strip everything down. It was just an acoustic guitar with the flute, and it was just a beautiful melody. It was like you're walking
Very
through an
atmospheric.
elven forest.
Wow, very very well said. Now, having said that, there's two things in my opinion that they should have done differently. There was two things that I didn't like about this song, and it didn't affect how I overall feel about the track because I really feel like this is an epic song.
Yeah.
Really, when you think about it, it's really well put together. And it's not easy because there's a lot of different moving pieces. There's a lot of different things, and it would have been really. It's one of those songs that's really easy for you to fuck it up if you don't do the mixing of the sound properly because of the way the choirs come in, how the vocals work, the whole atmospheric sound that the track had. There's a lot of moving pieces. Now, there's two things that this is my humble opinion. And guys, feel free to disagree with me, but let us know in the comment section what your thoughts are. Because I always like to hear what other people have to say. Because sometimes when you hear the song for the first time, you have one idea, but then when you exchange ideas with other people who've listened to the song and whatever, you change your opinion and you change your mind about certain things. This is what I'm going to say. I didn't like the water, the sound of the water. I didn't like it because it took away from the acoustic. The water at the beginning is fine, but it went too long into the song because the acoustic starts and I can still hear a freaking water running. It's like somebody left their pipes open or something.
Left the faucet on.
Yeah, it's too much. Because of this. This song is already very atmospheric in how it's created. You don't need water running to add atmosphere to the song. The song itself already has that atmosphere.
The flute adds a lot of atmosphere.
The flute, the choirs, all of those elements add so much atmosphere to the song. You do not need that water. Now, you could have it at the beginning of the track, and the track starts off like that. But the moment the acoustic guitar starts to come in, you need to cut it off. You need to start to fade it out. Because otherwise you're taking... It was so hard for like, I want to hear that acoustic in the forefront. And it was kind of getting drowned out by the water. Same thing happened in the middle of the track. When the acoustic comes back again, the water comes back again. I'm like, why? Why are you guys adding water to... I understand the idea because you want to create this atmosphere.
Yeah.
You don't need to. The song is already atmospheric as it is. You got the flute, you got the acoustics, you got the choirs. You already have everything. You don't need that stupid water. I would love to hear this song without it. I honestly think it's 1,000, not 100, 1,000 times better. I honestly felt like it took away. It became cheesy. It became a gimmick. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, and the song is too good. It doesn't need it at all. Maybe in the beginning to start off, you hear the water running start off. The moment the guitars come in, the guitars replace the water. The acoustic sound is the water. You don't need the fake water there. The acoustic guitar is the water. Listen to me, guys. I know what I'm talking about. The other thing is, well, you don't agree?
Oh no, I mean, I agree. I agree about. Like,
Plus, listening to all that water makes me want to pee.
I agree that the song doesn't need any more atmosphere, but at the same time, I didn't really care about
I care.
the whole water thing.
I care
because I just, for me, I kind of blocked out the water and I only heard the acoustic.
I cared because I felt that the song could have been an 11 without the water. It doesn't need
So right
it.
now it's a 10.5.
No, right now it's a 9.
What?
For me, it's a 9.
9 out of 10?
No, because there's two things. I haven't said the other thing yet.
The other thing, yeah.
The other thing is the drums. I felt that at times when the drums were coming in very powerful, they lacked a little bit of bass, in my opinion. Because
I can agree with that. Yeah.
because the song levitates, right? The flute is very melodic, very atmospheric. The acoustic guitar is very atmospheric. The choir is very atmospheric. The only heaviness that the track has is the vocals. And let's face it, the vocals come in twice.
Yeah, they're not there that often.
They're not there that often.
I'm like...
No, I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
Yeah,
I'm saying overall the track...
It lets all the instruments kind of shine.
That's why I said the track is already very atmospheric. Therefore, it doesn't need the water. It goes back to the water thing. It doesn't need the water. But what I'm saying is that because it has already that much atmosphere built into how it's constructed, one, it doesn't need the water. Two, it needs a little bit more heaviness. And I felt
counterbalance.
Exactly. Because the vocals are not there all the time.
Yeah.
So I felt that the drums, while they had some power in them, they lacked bass. They lacked heaviness to bring the song down. If you increase the bass and the heaviness of the drums during those portions where you hear the double pedaling, wow, how it gives substance. At that point, it's not a water creek anymore. It's Niagara Falls. It's a rapid. You know what I mean? Like it adds substance to the song because the song itself is not a heavy track, with the exceptions of when the vocals come in. There's a few times the drums and the guitars feel a little bit heavier, but overall, from the 11 minutes that the song has, it's not a very heavy track. It's more atmospheric.
Yeah.
So
way more melodic.
Exactly. So you add a little bit more bass, a little bit more presence to the drums. Not through the whole song, just in those parts where you hear
where the double pedaling comes in.
Yeah, but it was coming in. It was coming in flat because it didn't have bass. Yeah, it didn't have bass. You needed a little bit more bass into the song. Too much treble. It needed a little bit more bass to bring the song down, to feel really heavy. Almost like if wild stallions, like horses, were running, and you can hear them. The ground starts to shake, to vibrate because of that sound, or like a waterfall. Like when you're at Niagara Falls, the noise. We've been to Niagara Falls multiple times. When you're close to the falls, all you hear is like this zoom, like boom, boom, boom. It's the noise of the water just cascading, just hitting. Exactly. So the drums, in my opinion, really needed that in order to give the song that substance. Forget about the water. Just you have enough elements there to have the water at the beginning, to put the water in people's minds, but then have all the other elements create that water later on. Either be the acoustic guitar, the flute. The flute almost feels like raindrops.
Yeah.
And then you add the drums to feel that heaviness of the water falling, to create a little bit more bass, a little bit more presence in the track. That's why I said it's a 9. You change those two elements, the song goes all the way to 11. Because it's a very good, very well constructed, very well delivered, very well thought out track. But those two elements, you change those two and you have a completely different, more robust, a more elevated track. But I believe, I checked this band out on Metal Encyclopedia. This is from their, I believe this is from their debut record. So it's not like these guys have been around forever. They only have one album.
Oh.
So
I mean, what a way to make an album.
I mean,
like,
so when you put all things considered, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
All things considered, that's
for a
pretty
first
good.
impression.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Like, but I'm just saying, like, those two
for
elements.
me, it's a 10 out of 10. The thing.
But you agree with the water in the drums?
The water. That's why for me it's a 10 out of 10 because the water.
You didn't mind the water.
For me, I didn't mind the water, but it would have been an 11 if the drums were a little bit heavier and they had more of a substance to them.
Yeah.
They were kind of limp.
Yeah, I agree. All right, perfect. So we're almost in sync.
Yeah.
Not fully, but almost. All right, guys. Let us know what your thoughts are. I wanted to see what people have to say about the water or the drums, or any other thoughts you have for the song. Let us know in the comment section. We'll check those out, and we'll reply back, and we'll engage in a friendly dialogue in the comment section. But don't go anywhere. There's another video coming right after this one. Take care, guys.
See ya.